The first clip concerning Bent-af-ley was filmed in October 2020 at Norwich Livestock Market. I'd been walking along the perimeter of the market filming, nothing or no one in particular, when this roughneck farmer said to me, "Don't film me, you cunt." This happened just a few months after I'd been arrested for passively saying "get the fuck off me" to a police sergeant when he assaulted me for literally no reason. Though, of course, he later changed the grounds for arrest to me calling a farmer a fucking animal abuser 10 minutes earlier, to which she laughed and stuck her thumbs up. So, with that precedent set, I fully expected Bent-af-ley to be consistent and arrest her. Bent-af-ley had been following me everywhere that morning, which in itself is harassment, but it meant without doubt that he heard what she said, but of course he pretended not to. He then started to blame me, saying I'd put my camera in her face and was being provocative. This, again, was a blatant lie, as I hadn't even been filming anyone in particular at that point. I was the other side of the fence, and at the time of filming, her door was shut, presumably so her baby could get the full benefit of the cigarette she was chuffing, along with the fumes from the stale McDonald's wrappers that were strewn all over the car floor. After some pressure to police consistently, Bent-af-ley agreed to file a report and took a copy of the video, which unfortunately I have since lost, and he did eventually admit that it was likely that she called me a cunt, though of course he couldn't say for sure. Again, he'd been right there when she said it, and he knew full well that she did. But predictably, he went on to NFA the case on the grounds he didn't believe that I was genuinely harassed, alarmed and distressed. Yet the police have never had any qualms believing the farmers when they say they feel that way, and even go so far as to presume that's the way they might feel if we ever do swear at them, which is only ever in response to being driven into or sworn at first.
That's public order.
Yeah, but if you just start shoving a phone in someone's face,
Is that in her face? Is that in her face?
you're going to get a reaction.
She's just called me a cunt. Wow.
I didn't hear that.
She's recording and I've got a baby.
Activists can get arrested. Nobody cares about your child.
Right
Just called me.
right
That's a public order
Nobody
offence.
cares about your child.
What's your badge number? She's just
1431.
committed a public order offence.
Right now, you're being provocative.
Wow.
Right?
Wow. I was walking past filming. No.
Right.
And it was only for 20 minutes, 20 seconds, so
Yeah.
in and out, instead of pushing us.
Just think there's possibly better ways to get the message across.
Like what? And I've already expressed this to the inspector that we do not want to see police giving your opinion about what we're doing, because that was agreed at my last police meeting, that you guys expressing your opinion about a peaceful protest is not impartial. It's not impartial. Yeah. So it was agreed that a non-biased approach was going to be tried to be kept. So we'd appreciate no more questions about why an ethical minority such as the vegan community here we have a right to peaceful protest about something that we care very deeply on. You guys telling us why you want to do it is not appropriate.
Why do this for no reason then? People like, it's not just like some insane thing. People do it because they're passionate about it.
Protest, yeah, get that. I wasn't telling you anything, I was asking questions. Just curious.
Lastly, we have the now DC Bent-af-ley coming to harass me at my home address on a Sunday, and funnily enough, on the 8th of May last year, just 2 days after my appeal for the aforementioned public order conviction had been upheld by a Crown Court judge, and I got to watch lying farmer Sharon Mortar, PC Skidmore and arresting officer Sergeant French do the walk of shame out of court when the prosecution wisely didn't attempt to challenge the appeal. Anyway, Bent-af-ley claimed to want to know where Ronnie Fox was. Every word he said was dripping in insincerity, and I don't believe for 1 second that any friend of mine would say that I know Ronnie Fox when I don't. Even the name Ronnie Fox sounds made up, and if this intel had come from someone who just wanted to fuck with me, how would they know about the case? It would have to be someone involved somehow, and it would be a bit of a coincidence that that someone is a person who knows and dislikes me enough to send coppers to my door. And why would they risk getting in trouble for wasting police time? I submit that this was just an attempt at harassing me and possibly intimidating me into refraining from filing a lawsuit in regards to the aforementioned malicious prosecution, as I made the intention to do so clear from the start. Needless to say, it didn't work and I sued them for £8,000. Just make sure I've got you on camera, just in case you lie. What do you want?
Okay, there's no need for that.
What do you want?
Right, listen, I'm after Ronnie Fox.
Ronnie Fox? What are you on about?
I was informed that you may know him or where he is.
Ronnie Fox?
So if you chat with him, hence I'm looking to see if you know where he is.
Do you think that I would help you?
Well, it's through a mutual friend of yours that I'm asking to help that person out. So
Ronnie.
it's not helping me, it's helping your mutual friend.
Right, well, do you want to tell me a bit about the context
I
then?
can't, unfortunately, because it's something that obviously people over the age of 18, if they want to say that to whoever they want, that's up to them, but I can't disclose information on their behalf.
Right, well, I'll tell you now, I've got no fucking idea who Ronnie Fox is.
Fair enough. All right.
Do they go by any other name?
Jason Fox was mentioned.
Jason Fox? I need to know who said my... I've got no... Honestly, right, I've got no idea who Ronnie Fox is.
Okay, fair enough.
Do they go by any other name?
No, that's all I've been given.
Right, well, I can't help you.
Okay. No worries.